Good morning, children. So happy to have you this morning on this beautiful learning platform. How are you doing? Wow, I'm sure you're doing very great. I'm also doing very wonderful. Take care of yourself this morning. In English grammar class, we're talking about sentence type. We'll talk about the sentence and the types. So I'll be telling you what the sentence is and the types of sentences that we have. I am Mrs. Olanyika. I am happy to have you on this amazing learning platform. In today's class, the objective of today's class is, at the end of the class, you should be able to define sentence for me, then state the structure of a sentence, give examples of sentence, list types of sentences, and then explain types of sentences with examples. I will say that again. I will expect you to be able to define sentence for me at the end of today's class. So when I'm explaining or defining sentence, please pay attention. Then I want you to be able to tell me the structure of a sentence. Then you give me examples of sentences. Then you list the types. Don't forget, we have structure and we have types. We have examples, and then you give examples of types of sentences. The types. You give me examples of the types. Okay. Now let's quickly go to what we have in today's class as fast as possible. Now, what is a sentence? You can see the definition of a sentence. I have it here. It says a sentence is a combination of words. You can see that combination of words have been written down in red color to show you that it's very, very important. A sentence is a combination of words arranged in such an order that it expresses a complete sense or meaning. It expresses a complete sense or meaning. Don't forget, a sentence must express a complete sense or meaning before you can say it is a sentence. So I will define the sentence again. A sentence is a combination of words arranged in such an order that it expresses, sorry, we are not supposed to have is here. It expresses a complete sense or meaning. So what am I trying to say in essence? A sentence must be able to express a complete sense. Meaning what? A sentence must make a meaning. Is that okay? Alright, let's quickly go to the next slide and see the structure or the features of a sentence as I told you in the objective. The first word is capitalized. The first word is what? The first word is capitalized. What it means is that the first letter of the word is capitalized. You can see T here is in capital letter. So what am I trying to say? When you want to start a sentence, you must start it with a capital letter. All sentences start with a capital letter. Then there is an end punctuation mark. There's an end punctuation mark. So it might be an exclamation mark that we have here. It can be a full stop. It might be a semicolon. Something has to be at the end of the sentence. Maybe most commonly a full stop or an exclamation mark. So in this sentence now we have an exclamation mark, and in other times we have a full stop telling us that it's a kind of sentence, maybe a statement. Now we have the dog loves his bone. That's the feature of a sentence. It must start with a capital letter and must have an ending punctuation mark. Do you get that? Then another thing again you should notice in the sentence again, I'm still talking about the feature of a sentence. Apart from the fact that it must start with a capital letter and end with a punctuation mark, then there is a subject or a noun in every sentence. They must have a subject or a noun. In this case now, the subject or the noun we have here is the dog. The dog is the subject or the noun. So this is the subject and is the one performing the action in the sentence. But we're not talking about subjects and predicates here as a topic. So I won't be telling you some things about subjects so much. I'll just make you understand that in a sentence we have a subject or a noun, which is the dog, and then we have the other part of the sentence, which is the predicate. So what am I trying to say in essence that another feature of a sentence is that a sentence has a subject and a predicate. A subject and a predicate. Do you get that? A sentence must have the capital letter, hence the punctuation mark. It must have the subject and a predicate. A was the predicate. That's the other part of the sentence carrying the verb. So this is where the predicate comes in. Loves. Loves is a verb. So from this loves to the end of the sentence is the predicate. Good. Now let's quickly go to the structure of a sentence. The structure of a sentence, I've shown you part of it in the previous slide, subject and predicate, but I will now come and analyze subject and predicate very well for you now. Now I have subjects. I told you that subjects talks about the noun. So look at the sentence we have here. Our business offers discount rates. Our business offers discount rates. So you can see that this our business is a subject. Our business is a what? Subject. And in this subject, the two words that we have there has been divided into two different things. We are trying to give us the structure of a sentence, subject and predicate. Now, are is a possessive determiner. Then business is a subject noun. Now we come here, which is the other part of the sentence. The other part of the sentence is the predicate. Like I told you in the previous slide, a sentence must have a subject and a predicate. So this predicate is always starting from the verb, which is, when you look at the sentence very well, check out for the verb. The predicate starts from the verb. Offers, discounts, rates. Offers is the verb. Discount is the adjective. Rate is the object noun. So this is the subject now, and this is the object noun. So what I want you to quickly grasp from this side is that the structure of a sentence is a sentence must have a subject and a predicate. Do you get that? Okay, let's go to the third example. Third slide, we talked about the example of a sentence. I'll give you some sentences here. We have the first one, I ate dinner. It has subjects and it has predicates. We had a 3-course meal. We had a 3-course meal. That's, it starts with the feature, like I told you. It starts with the capital letter, ends with a full stop. Then it has subjects and the predicates. That's the structure. Good. Then Brad came to dinner with us. It starts with capital letter, ends with full stop. It has subject, it has predicate. That's structure and the structure of a sentence and the feature of the sentence. Now, he loves fish tacos. He loves fish tacos. Now we have the subject and the predicate, and then it has starting with the capital letter, ending with the full stop. Then next one say, in the end, we all felt like we ate too much. That's another example of a sentence having the subject and the predicate. Now let's go to the different kind of sentences according to their function. We have, I'll be telling you about 4 sentences. The first one is declarative sentence. It states an idea or a fact and ends with a full stop, period. Period means full stop. Now we have another one, interrogative sentence. It asks the questions and ends with a question mark. This is a question mark here. Okay. Then imperative sentence. It gives order, a request, or a direction, and ends with a full stop or an exclamation mark. So that's an imperative sentence. It gives order, just like command. Some sentence types will call it command for you. Then we have exclamatory sentence. Conveys a strong emotion and ends with an exclamation mark. It conveys a strong emotion. That's exclamatory sentence. Well, like as if you're surprised, as if you're scared, as if you're happy. That's exclamatory sentence, and at the end you have a exclamation mark. So we have declarative sentence. That's the statements, the normal statement that we have. I am coming is a statement. You're just saying something. Declarative sentence. Some kinds of sentence would call it for you statements. Then we have interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence. Okay, let's quickly go to the types here. Declarative means to declare, and it ends with full stop. Interrogative means to ask question, it ends with question mark. Imperative means to express demand or wishes or demand, and ends with full period or exclamation mark. Then we have exclamatory sentence is to exclaim, ends with exclamation mark. Okay, I hope you got that. It's able to show you what ends the sentence and what the sentence is all about. Now, different types of sentence according to their function. See, declarative, these are examples of declarative. I can play the violin. I told you the declarative is like statements just expressing a statement, and hence with full stop. I can play the violin. We hope to see you tomorrow. She's studying English. They're just statements, declarative. Then interrogatives, ask question. Do you like my house? Shall I call her or send an email? What happened? Jenny plays the piano, doesn't she? Questions. Then imperative, do your homework. Okay, it's an instruction. Close the door is an instruction. Do your homework, will you? It's also, can see the question mark ending that one. Then send me an email soon, won't you? Okay, is an instruction, or is anyway the question mark. Then we have exclamatory. You look beautiful. Wow. Then what's a silly man? Okay, run is coming here. Exclamatory. Okay, I hope you have seen examples of exclamatory sentences, imperative sentences, interrogative sentences, and declarative sentences. I've told you before that imperative sentence can also end with an exclamation mark. Okay, now let's quickly go to the conclusion. Hello children, I believe by now you can do the following. Now let's quickly go. What is a sentence? I was expecting you to be telling me. I won't tell you the answer. Alright, who is ready to tell me a sentence from what I've been saying? I'll give you 2 seconds. Who is saying the answer? What is a sentence? Good. Expresses a complete sentence. Then let's go to the structure of a sentence. Let's go to structure. A sentence must have what? Just give me the 2 structures. Must have what? Subject and good. Now let's go to examples of sentences. Example of sentences. I gave you some examples in the first, second, third slide. Okay. Good. Now let's go to types. I gave you 4 types. What are they? Good. Now let's go to types of sentence that with examples. Under declarative, give me 1 sentence, just one. Declarative. Okay. Under exclamatory, give me 1 sentence. Okay. Under imperative, give me just 1 sentence. And the last one, give me 1 sentence. Okay. I want you to do this assignment and send it to my email. This is my email here. I want you to do the assignment and send it to my email. You can write it in the paper, snap it, and send it to my email. You don't need to go to the cyber cafe. Just write it in your book at home. Snap it with daddy or mommy's phone and send it to my email. I'll be expecting it today or tomorrow. Now, define a sentence. Set 2 sentences, each under the following category. Give me 2 examples of interrogative, 2 examples of exclamatory, 2 examples of declarative sentences. I'm expecting it today. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next class. Bye.